Hello, everyone. My name is Connor Horack, and this is my final internship presentation for the spring of 2022. Overview of my organization. So I worked with a company called Spectra. They were the event management or the venue management company there at Chaifetz Arena with the home of the SLU men's and women's Billikens basketball. They've obviously put on events such as concerts, graduations, robotics events, basketball games, kind of anything under the sun that can kind of relate or be held into an arena. So I'm part of the guest services department of Spectra, and I've worked multiple events under Spectra's supervision throughout my internship. So some of my roles and duties include ticket taking, usher both on the floor and at the entrance of the VOM. VOM is basically what we called it's the gate entrance. So say you have section 105 and 104, that's technically a VOM entrance. So we would work those in, let people or tell people where to get to their seats, get to the road they're at, kind of everything, all the information that they need. We kind of help them out and usher them down there. One of my favorite things that I've done is ticket taking. It's really fun because you get to interact with the guests, kind of get a little bit more face-to-face time with the guests that you're letting into the arena. Kind of get to say hello, how are you guys doing tonight? Enjoy the show, stuff like that. So it was really rewarding to get more communication with the guests and stuff like that. So some of the goals that I established throughout my internship, I guess definitely one of them would be to enhance my communication skills, not just with my supervisors or my coworkers, but with the guests and the members and the customers that came into the arena. Another big one that I would like to have done is take initiative that I established. Taking initiative, I mean, it was kind of difficult in my internship a little bit because there weren't many opportunities to necessarily take initiative. It was kind of more of like you work in a specific spot specialized to yourself and you kind of work as a one-man job. Another thing finally that I wanted to do was gain confidence. That was definitely an established goal that I would like to have had, that I did have before I started my internship. And I think I did a pretty well of establishing that. So did I achieve my goals? A little bit of yes, and a little bit of no. I definitely think I improved in my communication skills for sure, my confidence as well. But definitely taking initiative is something that I need to work on here in the future, potentially in my next internship with the Surge, with marketing and stuff like that and operations as well. I think it'll definitely give me a good leg up on the competition to take some initiative and potentially get a leadership position with the Surge as well. Okay, so what did I learn? I learned that just giving effort. I was kind of a skeptic with giving effort, and actually, does it actually improve your skills? Yes, it does. Giving effort and communication and taking initiative and gaining confidence definitely improved my skills in those three areas. I would like to have improved my initiative a little bit more, but my confidence and my communication definitely have improved. And also another thing what did I learn is being proactive definitely helps me stay busy, rather than, just getting bored of your position or potentially, checking your phone or going to the bathroom or something like that, or taking a little break. Instead of doing that, maybe take initiative, be proactive, and kind of look for the next thing that you can potentially do when you're at your internship. Some takeaways that I had: guest services can definitely be difficult. It's kind of difficult to deal with some people when they maybe potentially be in the wrong, but you always want to make the guests feel comfortable, feel happy, and feel satisfied with their experience at the arena. So you kind of always treat the guest, obviously put the guests first, and then obviously always respect the guest, even if they are wrong or in the wrong, or even if something happened to them, potentially a situation we can't fully potentially solve. Just try to find the best resolution that we possibly can for that guest. Okay, moving on. Personal growth in my sport management career. My communication definitely via LinkedIn and email has definitely improved. I think not only has it improved, through virtual aspects, but obviously in person as well. I've improved academically in my classes as well. Not only just, seeing improvement in grades, but obviously seeing improvement in, communication with my professors as well as my supervisors. And I learned that obviously not every task is going to be enjoyable. You kind of start from somewhere, start from the bottom, start from the bottom of the totem pole, kind of work your way up. And we're kind of all in that position right now with our internships. So I think it's really important that we realize, and that I realize that, not every task is going to be your favorite thing, and not every job is going to be your absolute favorite task. So it's important to just, kind of hit those head on and take them with as much initiative as you possibly can. So some advice to my younger self: just be confident. It's a little bit harder to do than you would think. Just being confident when you necessarily go into your internship, your first day, you don't necessarily know exactly what you're going to be doing, but I think it's always proper to be confident. Leave your attitude at the door. Always have a smile on your face, especially the first day, because first impressions go a long way. Don't get pushed around, and go the extra mile as well. Clean up that extra piece of trash, mop that extra little spot on the floor that has a little dusty. You will get noticed, and I think that it's very important that you do go the extra mile as well. Finally, network. As our classes, we've been pushed to network with as many people as we possibly can via LinkedIn, email. If you connect with someone on LinkedIn, just send out a quick little message to them saying thank you for connecting with me. That message goes a long way, and potentially they could remember you as well. Advice for new students: just listen to Dr. Bolesko. That's honestly my main one. She's only here to help you. She basically helped me get an internship my first summer semester before I even took classes. So she's a great resource for everyone to reach out to, always keeping communications with, and she's always there to help out. Once again, make a profile on LinkedIn as early as possible, as well as start cleaning up your resume as early as possible. Once again, Dr. Bolesko is here to help you do both of those things. So she's obviously one of the best resources, if not the best resource, for our program. So I think it's important that you keep communication with her, almost every day if possible, if you possibly can, to stay on the right track. Some of my advice for my peers: obviously, we just want to continue what we're doing. We're all on different paths, but I believe we're all on the right path in our program. Dr. Bolesko, has obviously set us all on the right path. We're all doing our different internships, doing different things academically as well, and life and socially as well. So I think that it's really interesting, and I think that it's really important that everyone just kind of stays on their own path. This program does work. I've seen that it work. I've seen that it does work. Graduates that I knew that I worked with at Alton, I've seen that it does work for them. They have full-time positions. The program does work. Just follow the guidelines, follow the program, and you will succeed. And then advice on sport courses and program: once again, just do the work. The work is not overly complicated. You're not doing trig problems or anything like that, but it does take time. So I think that it is really important that you do sit down by yourself, take the time to do the work, and do it properly. Finish your homework on time, obviously, and don't forget the peer reviews, because they can knock you down a letter grade if you don't do those. Once again, be professional when recording. Potentially don't be sitting in your bed or be in a dimly lit room or anything like that. Be with plenty of light and everything, so that you can get your full volume of your voice and see your face as well. And then once again, finally, just try and retain as much information as you possibly can from the courses, because they do help you in the end. I promise you they do. In both of my internships, I've seen things that I've implemented, things that I've learned in the courses as well, to my internship. So I think it's really important that you just don't go through the motions when you're listening to a lecture, but you actually pay attention in class. And then finally, in conclusion, I would definitely recommend this internship to anyone. You get paid as well. You can get college credit. You get to go down and work at a university. You get to potentially sit on the floor and watch some men's and women's basketball games. You get firsthand viewing of the concert, ticket taking, shuttling, wheelchairing people. You get a whole different kind of variety of things that you get to do. So I think it's really interesting. I would definitely recommend it to anyone, and I'm really glad that I got to experience my internship this semester at Chaifetz Arena.